sterling. Introduction. Trees are the tallest living plants. Redwood trees could grow as tall as 30-story buildings. Giant squares can weigh as much as 3,000 large pickup trucks, making them one of the heaviest living things. Trees are also live a long time. Many trees alive today were full grown long before the United States became a country. But these massive trees share something with all plants. They make their own food. Leaves. Imagine being able to make your own food without cooking or even go to a restaurant. Leaves make food for trees by changing energy from sunlight into food. This important work is done by chlorophyll, the green coloring in the leaves. Leaves come from in all shapes and sizes. Most deciduous trees have white, thin leaves, while most conifers have needles-like leaves. Conifers keep their needles through all seasons. Only the oldest needles fall to the ground. Deciduous trees lose their leaves every fall. In the fall, the trees of deciduous trees show the true colors. These true colors are yellows, orange, browns, which hide under green geography. All spring and summer, we see the colors in the fall after the leaves start making geography. Branches. Branches are the arms that hold up tree leaves. Branches spread leaves out to get as much sunlight as they can. The leaves give shade to other living things. On sunny days, branches start out as thick, and they grow thicker each year. As a tree grows, its bark cracks open so the branches and trunk can expand. New bark is always growing under the old, ready to protect the tree. If new bark gets stripped away, a tree can die. Trunk. Tubes in the tree's trunk carry water from the roots up to the leaves. They also carry sap or food down from the leaves to the roots. These tubes are like highways, carrying traffic back and forth. They are close to the outsides of the trees, just under the bark. A tree doesn't need the middle of its trunk to live. The middle is made of rings of old growth, not active highways. That's why a tree can keep growing, even if the middle is hollowed out after a lightning strike. All it needs is enough bark to protect its highways. Roots. Trees need soil to keep growing. Roots are part of the highways. They soak up water and nutrients from the soil. Roots also keep the soil in place when it rains. Without a roots of trees and plants, soil washes away. Trees are stuck in the soil because their roots reach deep into the ground. It's a good thing that they can make their own food, since they can't move to get it. Sap. Leaves use water plus sunlight and air to make food for the tree. This food is in form of liquid sugars. Sometimes people eat some kinds of tree sugars for breakfast, pouring it over your breakfast or waffles. Have you guessed what the tree sugar this is? It's maple syrup. And what comes from the fruit or sap of a sugar maple tree? Seeds. The citrus trees grow flowers, which make seeds that are inside the fruit or nuts. Conifers make cones instead of flowers. The cones do the same job for conifers that flowers do on other trees. They make seeds to grow more trees. Each seed holds its own supplies of food to keep it alive until it's ready to sprout. Growing. How does a tall tree grow from a small seed? The seed soaks up water until it can set out a root. With more water, leaves inside the seed case grow until they push up and out. Once this has happened, we see the seed may sprout. Now, the sprouts can make its own food and no longer needs the seed's store of energy. The seed's leaves will make food for the new sprout. Conclusion. While trees look like they aren't doing much, they are working. They make their own food by changing sunlight and air into sugars. This helps the air clean too. Trees and homes and food for birds like other animals. To see which animals make homes in trees near your home. Some animals, including humans, eat sap, fruit, and seeds from trees. Others eat bark and leaves. Trees do many things. Tree leaves shade us on sunny days. They also shade new sprouts from the heat of the sun, so they won't burn. Tree roots hold the soil in place that trees and other plants need to grow. From saplings to mighty giants, trees stand tall. Glossary. Bark, a rough covering on a tree's branches and trunk. Geography, a material in green plants that can turn water, air, and sunlight into food. Conifers, trees such as pine and spruce, with needle-like leaves. Deciduous, trees lose their leaves in the fall and grow them in the spring. Nutrients, things from soil and food that living things use to stay healthy and grow. Protect, to keep something from harm. Sap, the liquid sugars trees made for their food. Seed case, the outer covering of a seed sprout to begin growing. Ơ mẹ ơi, vậy mai con không ăn trưa ở lớp à? Có. Ra con chung để ăn trưa ở lớp kiểu gì? Cô có xét nghiệm đưa đi, cô phải ăn.
No way. You got a perfect score?
Mommy?
I'm impressed.
Mommy.